Well, welcome one, welcome all to the Jerkmonger Show, coming at you live from Tampa, Florida. I am your host, the indescribable, I'm the Jerkmonger, baby. What's going on, y'all? What's up? It's true! It's true! Hey, guys, I'm just trying to get all my chat windows open here. I got my folks over on YouTube. Hugh Jazz says, sup. Pope Fire, the Starfire Goddess says, Nightwing. Maybe you're looking at something else I drew. JBD says, kick Nasser. Jeff Steinka says, hell yeah, Doomkicker. Lawrence V says, hello all. Let's kick some Doom. Oh, snap. Cam, 1138 says, what? I'm still not used to having Elliot free. I know. I'm free. Anyway. Comic Book Bob says, oh, paranormal, ohs. And then, let's see. Oh my gosh, there's more. Zayd says, oh, hey, yeah, oh, what's going on, baby? Let's see. Okay. Kodiak says, it's true. What's up? All right. Matt V says, question, which tiers will disappear when the campaign goes into demand? Well, that's a good question. We're going to talk a little bit about that in a moment. Lauren V says, yes, hi, Elliot, the Jerkmonger is in the house. Oh, yeah, just think, still determined to go get those metal prints from Doomkicker. Love your art, Elliot. Thank you so much, Jeff. I appreciate that. Eric Hugo says, good morning. And I say good morning to you as well. All right, I'm getting all kinds of dooms. All right. Okay, check it out. All right, so D Live currently has no activity. No one's chatting on D Live. The only person I have on D Live is Evan Von Scriver anymore, and he's like, I'm gone, man. I'm out. I'm outie 5,000. Remember that? That was a weird saying we used to say. And I also have Twitch. What's up, Twitch? Where you at? Let's get the Twitch going. Get my dashboard. What? Eric Weathers, the only one. He's over on D Live. What's up? Let's see. Ashcraft says, good morning. And then Cam says, people don't like lemons, as it turns out. Well, they're good for lemonade. Celtic Moon, we are here. Woo! My peoples. All right. So I don't know if this is as smooth as it ought to be. I can't tell. I can't tell. Let me see if I just pop this out. So what I'm going to do today, guys. Oh, that was the wrong thing. What I'm doing today, that's my wife, I think, coming behind me.
Oh, yeah. Hello, how you doing?
All right. We've got, Menace, all two of us. But with viewers like us, you need no others. Word. That's what's up. All right. I got the pop-up for that. I'm going to switch back over to Facebook because there's no pop-out for Facebook. Oh, look at that. What happened to the stash? What's up, Raj? It's gone. Joe, Mina, what's up, man? How you doing? All right. Orlando represent. Oh, look. All right. Cool, kids. All right, here we go. I'm going to switch over to what I'm working on. A little project I'm working on with Andy, and we're going to switch to Cintiq. All right, so yeah, it turns out that today is the last day of my campaign as it stands if I stuck with the 30-day campaign. What does that mean for all of us? Well, it doesn't mean very much, nothing necessarily big deal, except that there's an opportunity that I have. Go Party Time says, back Doomkicker finally. Woo! Kick it. Let's see. Gimpy Ghost says, everywhere on Twitch. Man, this is first the hair, next the stash. I'm getting worried for the beard. No, I'm still going to keep the goat. You know, actually, I should switch over to my Cintiq live so you guys to see my face a little bit. I like showing my face with you guys. So anyway, what I'm trying to do there is I'm trying to record stuff from time to time, but this is what I'm afraid of. Every time I try to work in Photoshop while I'm talking on live streaming, it it jacks up my Photoshop. Comic Book Bob says, Matt V, I don't know, man. If Elliot looked into the camera and scowled, he'd look like death metal singer. Just need some shadow lighting. Oh, or I could just put some like eyeliner. I could do that, or eyeshadow or something. Why hide true beauty? What's up, Cam? That's crazy. That's cray talk. That's cray talk. All right, is this squared away now? All right. So I am. So I have the campaign. We are actively in the middle of the campaign. We are about. Let me check my information here. Currently, we have about 14 hours left. So what INDIEGOGO offers is an opportunity at the end of the campaign, about 14 hours, to run what's called an extension. I can do an extension. The question is, why an extension? Custom Elvis, what's going on? Matt C says, Jerkmonger, do not shave your eyebrows, buddy. No, I'm not planning on that. Alfonso Perotti over on Twitch says, oh man, look at all the love I'm getting. I'm getting all the feedbacks. All right, so I'm currently here. I could show you guys real quick on my Cintiqs, so you guys can see. Currently, we are at 35,190, 14 hours left. So I'm thinking about extending it, guys, because I think I'll have an opportunity to not just have it extended, but also to get a chance for it to continue to perform and really test the limits of my campaigning skills and do it that way. Alfonso Perez says I should shave my eyebrows as a 100K stretch goal, full body shave. Oh God, I don't know if I want to do that, man. I'm not sure about that. That's spooky. Jeff Steinka on YouTube says, extend it. It can be a 100K by February 2020. Oh, possibly, I guess. That'd be fun, right? Custom Office says, I'm working here using you as radio as I work. Word. That's what I'm talking about. Cam1138 says, the feedback. Shh. That's a little callback to my boy, Brian Shearer. Says, Arthur Brown says, you'd be cray not to extend while you're working on it. That's true. Well, there's this extension and there's also in demand. But the thing is, I think that there's a little more support. That's what we were discussing earlier today. There's a little more support then if I just go into store mode, then it won't get that same support. So anyway, this is exciting time for me. We're definitely getting things rolling and cranking here. We have an opportunity to really kind of make a difference in what I've been trying to do for the longest time, which is to have a regular project going in comic books. This gives me that opportunity. This gives me something I can do differently. Hikaru says, Jerkmonger generator. Tank Ferris says, if you're not done, extend. Best PR option. Yeah. Well, some of the conversation for me in the early on was, if I extend it, then it affects me as far as pay wise to take care of the book. But I think that there's better opportunities despite myself there. So all right. Hikaru says, extend, buy, sell. Oh man. Yeah, so it's definitely been been an exciting ride, learning more about crowdfunding than I ever thought I knew. I thought I had a decent idea, and since then things have been kind of materializing further as far as information and knowledge and wisdom about this whole process. I really feel like I have a really good handle. Oh, there goes my beach ball of death. I really feel like I have a good handle on some of this stuff right now. This needs to go at least 50K, says Cam. I would love it to go 50K. That'd be cool. Tank Ferris Art says, sold. Oh, my sister-in-law's dog is scratching my door. let's see. But then, you know, but I've like I said, so I've learned some stuff, and um, it really turns into that. You really have to try to like come up with some solutions and try to build up what you have. You got to start building up things for you yourself, and there really are no shortcuts. Shortcuts come with consequences. I think I'd rather take a longer path, but a better path. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Um, Ricardo says, I really want to see both Elliot and Brian hit. I want to see Brian hit at 50K too. I think that this right now is it's difficult. It's not the moneymaker you probably think it is. So it's important to try to get this higher so we can make it work. Again, that's all relative. For some people, hey man, I could do a project for like $10,000, man. I could draw the whole book for 10. Like, yeah, you could probably. But there's other elements that you don't think about. Shipping, heck, even taxes. I got to think about that some too. Matthew says, nothing. Your jail sentence affected your campaign. Extend the full 30 and leave it in demand until print time. I think that's a good idea. So yeah, so definitely thinking. So you guys definitely seem to be on board with the extension idea. That's good. I feel like that's a good move too. Extend it for the extra 30 days and let's see what happens. All right, so as you guys can see, this is a mummy. We're cooking with grease over here. I really need to add the female character to this. All right, Comic Book Bob, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. All right, so I'm only going to be on for about 30 minutes altogether. I need to take care of some personal stuff, and then we're going to move on. We're going to move on for a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, I'm talking to the people. Oh. My wife thinks I'm talking to her. She's in the back room there. All right, so I'm just adding some heft to the base of my art here. Some heavier, bolder lines. Give it some weight. Jerkmonger says, rather Massey says, are there any reasons to not extend the campaign? I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. It's if there was a, if it would. The real idea was, I primarily don't want to come across like I've deceived anyone. Like, oh, he said it was the final hours. It's almost over. It is almost over if I left it the way it is, but I definitely think that taking that next level is a good idea. Chad says, is the sequel Doom Roundhouse kick? Yeah. If you guys don't mind, if you are on Celtic Moon says is alerting me on Twitch. We have 8 viewers. Word. Man, my feed, it looks glitchy. I'm not even at least on Facebook. It looks tough. Troy L says, extend, expand, exploit, exterminate. Eric Weather says, you gotta kick it up a notch. Yeah, I realize that too, Matt. See, that most people are expecting it already, but I want to be clear. It always seems a little, whatever. It does help though in the marketing though when people think that things are about to collapse. But I'll be getting back to that. Alfonso Prodi says, more people are watching on YouTube. We Twitchers are a happy few. Celtic says 10 now and then drop to 8. Aww. All right. So what I'm doing here now is I'm adding some heavy line weight to this mummy so that I'm just doing this nice, thick, fat line to make sure that it reads. Right? That way, see how nice that looks? Isn't that pretty? Oscar Saavedra says, badass. Well, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Just don't. Hikaru says, Jerkmark, just don't do it for a whole year. Oh. Yeah, no year projects. No, so it's okay. Tank Ferret Art says, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Cam says, like Bitcoin, but bum. No Bitcoin for me. Not right now. I have very basic needs right now. Bitcoin's is at this time in my life is an interesting experiment, but I'm not prepared for that investment. Although I wouldn't mind trying it. Where's my go? I wouldn't mind trying it. It's expensive. I don't have any issues with that. So anyway, it's hard to draw and talk. I gotta be honest with you. I used to do it really well, but as I get more, I think I just got a lot of stuff going on, so it feels like I'm thinking about 17 different things at the same time. Chuck E. Cheese coins, Billy Wombat says. You know what? I would take Chuck E. Cheese coins. I got some kids I can give them to. They can play games. I know some children who would appreciate that. Alfonso says, Mike S. Miller can probably hook you up. Go into your bathroom and spin around 3 times chanting crypto is the future. He will show up. That's true. It's true. Let's see. Cam says, I normally think about Bitcoin, but Mike S. Miller is all for it. So I think that's a bad sign. Uh-oh. That's funny. Yeah, well, it's not for everyone, I suppose. But I right now I want to invest in groceries. That's what I want to invest in. What time is it here? 11:38. I gotta get cranking soon. Mike is made for ball busting. Yeah, he kind of is. Arthur says, LOL, Tara just quit Chuck E. Cheese after 11 years as a general manager. Really? No kidding. Haggis Moose over on D Live. What's up, Haggis? You only use Bitcoin when you buy dodgy stuff. Is that true? Is that really a dodgy activity? Hugh Jazz says, I can't read Mike Miller's name without hearing that nervous laugh he does. I love it. We're all weird. We're all quirky. All right. So this is definitely my morning. Well, this is afternoon for me, but it's already almost 2 o'clock. You still going to Tampa Comic Con? Yes, Matt C. I will be there. Let's see. Invest money supposed to be for hair products to Bitcoin. Invest money supposed to be for hair products to Bitcoin. That's interesting. Groceries are a solid investment, says Elusive. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Allegedly, Bitcoin has been used for nefarious things, human trafficking, etc. Oof. Yeah, but so can cash be used for that, right? I mean, cash has been used for nefarious things for years. Just saying. And before they were using cash, it was barter for weird stuff. Yeah, that doesn't bother me. The nefarious thing, I guess. I'm just comparing apples to oranges. Apples to oranges. Oh man, my head is still not great. Haggis says groceries are a good investment, especially when they get embele In my belly. That's true. I really dig. Uh-oh. Phone calls. I hate that sound. It's always jarring. Interestingly, Cam38 says, I use apples and oranges for currency. That's true. Hey guys, back Kyrie on Indiegogo. I should probably find that and share it in my chat. In my chat. Let's look for Kyrie. Kyrie. K-Y-R-I-E. There you are. K-Y-R-I-E. Makes me want to say, Indiegogo. There you go. The curse of the Macedonian scroll. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Let's go ahead. Oh, you're at 1,758 of a $4,500 goal, and you have 20 days left. So you're still in good shot here, but let's get this shared. Let's get this shared. Copy. Let's get into my dashboards. Oh, come on, beach ball of death. Yeah. Here we go. I'm posting it here in my Facebook. Check it out, guys. Check out Kyrie. I'm putting it over here on Twitch. Bam. I'm putting it over on the D Live and right here on the U and the tubes. All right. So check it out, party people. Check it out, party people, as if you're still living, and get on down to the old slick rhythm. Hey, thank you, Arthur. I appreciate that, man. Same with you, Ikaru. Hey, I put someone else as a mod. I don't remember who it was. I don't remember if they're here or not. But let's see. Oh man, my beard chin is itching. Thank you, Celtic. I appreciate that. Whatever you put there, I don't know what that is there. Let's check that out. What are we looking at here, Celtic? What have you got me into here? Another project on Indiegogo. Oh, this project looks kind of cool. Chango, The Broken Veil. A 2-part graphic novel about the demons we keep with us and the boy that sees them. Oh, this looks good. Oh, wow, this looks good. Celtic, who's this? Who put this together? Oh, Cesar El Guapo Feliciano. It's very good. Oh, he just launched it. Okay. That's a low. Well, I understand the goal. Yeah, I kind of like what I see here. I like it. It reminds me. The art style reminds me a bit. Still a little rough in spots, but it reminds me of the guy that did Fire Breather. You guys remember Fire Breather? Deadline Kelly says, Elliot, so is the story sci-fi also? Doug said the bad guys are from another dimension the other day. Yeah, it's kind of, it's, I would say that Doomkicker has a touch of cosmic horror. A little sprinkling. A little bit of cosmic horror. So it's not exactly horror. It's not exactly science fiction, but it kind of has a little bit of both. Well, it's probably more horror than it is science fiction, but it has science fiction elements to it for sure. Louis Pugh says, Elliot, finally caught you live, brother. Well, that's it, man. I'm here. Oh, Haggis Smooth says, ooh, cosmic horror. Yeah. Force One. Goodness gracious, I'm here working, and the man, the myth, the legend is on YouTube, and I almost missed it. No, you didn't miss it. I'm here, brother. I'm here. All right. So let's see. Is this thing back up here? I don't know if Andy's still in my chat somewhere. He was for a second. He was over on Facebook, but this is part of my thing. But I have to add something else. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Oh no, what did I do that for? Oh, I inked on the wrong thing. Hold on. I'm going to combine this. Arthur says, "Hey jerk, can I put in the GoFundMe for John Malin's nephew's funeral?" Oh, I didn't know he had a GoFundMe for that. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Please do that. Please do that, man. Oh, that's terrible news. I didn't know that. When did that happen? Man. Oof. My 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 brain is pounding. What's going on over on my? Looks like my Facebook's feed froze. Am I frozen with you guys? Apparently it was sudden this week. Oh, I didn't even know, man. I didn't even know. That's terrible news. I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. I'll keep that auto. It's on his Twitter. Dude, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I hate Twitter. Hate it. Hate it. But I don't know about that. I saw it on Twitter, but my work apparently has GoFundMe blocked. Oh, that's terrible. Thank you, Force One. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Cam says, I love Twitter now. Not me. It's great for infighting. It's no good. It's no good. All right, let's switch over to my pencil. I don't think Facebook is working right now. Let me refresh. Let me get down on it. Beam, beer, boom. Get down on it. What I need to add here. Mummy is awesome. Oh, right on, Eric Hugh. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Do you think people wouldn't act badly if they didn't have Twitter? I think people act badly regardless, but I think in this particular case, Twitter is an enabler. It brings too much attention to foolishness, and not that I'm not foolish from time to time, but I don't need something to encourage it. Oh man. Okay, so it says supernatural, so I was just wondering if it had a sci-fi explanation or it was sort of demonic type story. You just gotta check it out, Deadline Kelly. You just gotta check it out. You gotta trust us. You gotta trust us. We got a good thing going. All right. So my wife is yelling at my daughter now. All right, so we got this cooking here. Yeah, Twitter is most certainly an enabler. My infighting is to get people to realize that. Sure. Arthur says, question, Doomkicker. Oops. Doomkicker. Is it one and done with the possibility for future stories with Hank, or a one and done but with future anthology under the Doomkicker name? I would say it's possible for future stories with Hank, but I'm not sure where we will take this, Doug and I. I don't know what he intended, how far he wanted this to go, in his original concept for it. It is something that he's hoping to get some other attention for another layer of stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Draken. I don't know about that, but I just see a lot of garbage everywhere, man. It's not. It's not that I've been accused before. I guess I'm a bit of a pacifist. I never thought of myself as that. Um, I've always thought of myself as a bit of a warrior, but I don't really. I just there's a time and a place for everything, and not everything needs to be a battleground. I think sometimes we make a lot of stuff unnecessarily battlerific. But I think it's just more because that's what we're kind of wired that way as a culture, um, and I understand that. But for me personally, it's just difficult to maintain of that level of frustration and anger, and it's not healthy. So people are so worried about me eating sugar, but they're excited about jumping into conflict all the time. Like the sugar's not going to kill me. It's the stress. I don't like stress. That's my thing. I don't like stress. Um, I avoid that as much as possible. To even to the point that I'll avoid people because of it. Like I just won't deal with people. I don't like that. It's not healthy for me. But what are you gonna do? So I stay away from a lot of it, and I'm not excited to. I certainly don't want to encourage it because it always just comes back to me. It's one of those things. It's a curse type of thing. You think you can just set it and forget it, but people always suffer for it in the end. Um, Let me see what this is supposed to be here. Okay, so I'm gonna make her a little larger. Lewis Pugh says, "Yes, I've had enough real conflict in my life. Don't want in my virtual." Oh, I forgot that, Lewis. I forgot your last name. It's Lewis. That's true. That's true. It's true. Stress kills. Exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah. And like I said, don't get me wrong. Less stress, less mess, says Haggis Moose. But I'm serious though. It's like there's so many things going on in the world right now that should call our attention, and I feel like those type of things are just they're just not that important. They really aren't important. Um, it doesn't matter. We're making things matter that don't matter. So I don't know. I mean, but then some people would argue that but this does matter, and you're just making light of it. I guess I listen, guys. We're running into weird times in this world. Things are going on faster than we could have ever anticipated. And my daughter's causing trouble back there. I gotta regulate sooner than later. Dragon says, "Don't I don't want to encourage, but I also don't think that just letting some things go is right. That's not everything, but there are some particular things." Well, that's what I just said, Dragon. I think you just repeated what I just said, which you typically do. It's the same difference. There's a time and a place for everything, but the problem is everybody fights for everything at the same level and at the same intensity. There doesn't need to be that all the time. And I say much of the garbage that everyone's fighting about on Twitter is garbage. Exactly that, garbage. Terrible, stupid stuff that have no real effect on anybody. And you guys have heard me talk about some of the things that I talk about. A lot of you guys are upset because Marvel, because DC. Like, guys, there's life going on, man. There's other things happening. We got to live how we need to live, and deal with what we got to deal with. And unless if you're losing your job for something that's BS, I get it, man. I can see why you're upset, and I think you have a justification in that regard. But when it comes to what that doesn't mean that everyone needs to go crazy and become a mob. And I think there's a big difference between defending a point and then becoming a mob and trying to aggressively affect people. I think that happens all the time. All the time. I don't agree with that, Cam. I don't like it. I think it's silly. I don't mind criticizing things, saying, "Ah, this is stupid." That's fun to me, in a way. But getting all bent out of shape because this person's this and it's really stupid. Especially when hardly anybody has any I was just looking at some information. I'm not going to get to the weeds of this, but I saw some people arguing about over something that just came up recently. And some people were so hot and talking about alleged things and making things super crazy, and they're really like, oh, but this supposedly and this and this and this. Now, I actually know firsthand about the actual information, and it's not true. The accusation being made is not true. But you can't say that because people would rather go nuts. So I guess I that's not productive to me. That's not productive. So I don't know. In that case, no one's really arguing about anything. We're creating problems, and then in the end, it does affect people's business. All right, so this is where I think the girl's gonna fall. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to let you guys go. I gotta get ready. My son has an appointment. I gotta get ready for it, and it's gonna take me a little bit to do it. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. You guys are good people. I know that sometimes I look scary, but not so much. Not so much. And okay, Elliot, what did I do to upset you now? Nothing. I'm fine. I have a little bit of a headache, but I also got to get ready for this appointment. Guys, I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much. Doomkicker. Looks like these aren't the final hours after all. I'm probably going to go ahead and extend it. Peter Samedi, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. We're going to have a good time. We're going to make this work. Doomkicker, 96 pages. I'm crazy for doing it, but we're doing it, and we're going to take it all the way. I hope you guys will back it. If you have not backed it, please consider backing it. If you can't afford to back it, I appreciate that as well. But also, you can share it. That will help me as well. If you're interested in helping me, that's the big deal. That will get things going. So, we got lots to do, fellas and fillettes. We got lots to do, folks. Let's get it done. I appreciate you guys. God bless you all, and we will talk very, very soon. See ya.